Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please remain standing. We'd like to welcome you all to the Estill County High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. At this time, we will have this presentation of colors by the Estill County High School Army JROTC, followed by the national anthem played by our Estill County High School band. Thank you. You may all be seated. At this time, I would like to welcome our first speaker, Amelia Harris, to the podium to deliver our opening prayer for our ceremony.
Thank you, Mr. Yost. Thank you. Everyone, please bow your heads. Everyone, please bow your heads. Lord, please help us make good decisions in these years to come and lead us through a bright future. Please touch everyone with your healing hand in these troublesome times during this pandemic. And thank you for everyone who has made it through. Please protect everyone in their endeavors in the years to come, And thank you for everyone in life who has helped us with a giving heart. And please meet everyone's needs in a special way. Please bless the parents and the staff for all their guidance and help throughout these years, because we know we've needed it. In Jesus' name, amen.
Good evening and welcome again to the Estill County High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. My name is Josh Yost and I have the honor of being the principal for this wonderful group of young adults. First, we would like to thank our Estill County School Board members, Board Chair Donna Isfert, Board Vice Chair Brian Covey, Sheila Samples, Carrie Smallwood, and Tammy Hardy, who couldn't be with us tonight, as well as our Superintendent Jeff Saylor for joining us this evening. To all of the family and friends of the members of the class of 2021, thank you for being here to support our students as you have throughout their time as Estill County engineers. Tonight, we celebrate the class of 2021 and their accomplishments here at the high school over the past 4 years. We want to begin by acknowledging the hard work and dedication these students have shown through their academic accomplishments. Students who have achieved a 4.0 GPA or higher during their high school years are wearing a gold cord and are graduating summa cum laude. Will all students with the gold cord please stand? Students graduating with a 3.75 to 3.99 GPA are wearing a silver cord and graduating magna cum laude. Will all of the students graduating magna cum laude with the silver cord please stand? Students wearing a black cord have graduated with a 3.5 to 3.74 GPA and are graduating cum laude. Will each of those students please stand? Students who are members of our Beta Club during their time at Estill County High School are wearing a black and gold tassel. Will each of the students in Beta Club please stand? Finally, students who have graduated career ready are wearing a white ribbon. Students who are graduating college ready are wearing a blue ribbon. And students who are both college and career ready are wearing a blue and white ribbon. Will all of the graduates who are college or career ready please stand? Thank you so much to all of our students for your hard work during your 4 years of high school. We are proud of each of you and all you have meant to Estill County High School. Next, I would like to welcome Cassidy Gentry to the podium to provide us with some reflections on the class of 2021.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and the class of 2021. Now I know none of my classmates saw me in any actual classes this year, so I would love to start off by introducing myself. Hello, I'm Cassidy Gentry, a senior at Estill County High School. Well, I guess I could say a graduate from Estill County High School. I would like to thank my parents, teachers, and friends for helping me get to where I am today, pushing me to do my best at everything I do, and helping me set goals to the highest standard. It felt like yesterday we were all sitting in the middle school gym so excited to go to high school, not knowing our first day would lead us to struggling to find our homerooms, getting trampled in the hallway, and trying to find an upperclassman to help us get to where we were needing to be. The thought of entering high school made most of us anxious, nervous, and scared, and questions of how am I going to fit in filled our heads. Sophomore year wasn't much of anything. You were still an underclassman, everything was a bit of a blur, still trying to figure out high school and having to tell upperclassmen tell you sophomore year is by far the worst year of high school. Junior year, finally, an upperclassman, you're becoming more of a leader than a follower, realizing it just gets harder from here. Stressing about the ACT, college applications, and trying to figure out what you wanted to do with your life after high school. Senior year, the year we've always dreamed of, but this year was much more different than I've imagined, not knowing if we would ever have a normal school day, struggling to get assignments turned in on time, emails flowing in and out, and excessive use of Chromebooks. It went by so fast, just like they said it would, so I hope that each of you cherish these precious moments that we have spent together, because no matter how much you would want to, you can't come back to high school. It's a universal truth we have to face. One last thing I have to say to the class of 2021, congratulations on this special day, and I would like to congratulate you on a job well done. I want to take this chance to encourage you, whatever you choose to do in your future, you must look ahead of all the bright possibilities that your future holds for you. Today and for the rest of your life, may all of your dreams come true, and always remember, once an engineer, always an engineer. Thank you.
At each graduation, we recognize students who have exemplary attendance. 2 students are being recognized this year for their perfect attendance. Our first student has had perfect attendance from the 6th through 12th grades the past 7 years. We would like to congratulate that student at this time, Miss Katie Sparks. Our second student has achieved a feat that I am not sure very many people in all of history have achieved. Our second student has not missed a day of school from kindergarten all the way through the 12th grade, 13 years of perfect attendance. Congratulations to Dalton Goulman. At this time, we would like for Andrew Elam to come to the stage, and he will deliver our memorial recognition speech this year.
Hello, my name is Andrew Elam, and as 2021 class treasurer, I have the privilege to give the memorial recognition speech. Our class, school, and community have been struck by tragedy 3 times in the last few months, and there are 3 seats in front of me left open to remember the ones we lost. Just a few short months ago, it seemed possible that we would not even need to include the memorial recognition portion of our graduation ceremony, but life comes at you fast, and you are hit with unexpected and sad realities. In April 2021, Estill County High School lost a great teacher. Our high school art teacher, Mr. John Potts, passed away suddenly and left us all in disbelief and in great sadness. We had just returned to school in March from the coronavirus that has plagued us for the last year. Everyone was happy and settling back into the routine of in-person classes. People were excited to be here, even in a limited capacity. When everyone caught word of the passing of Mr. Potts, we were in disbelief. How can this happen when everything was starting to get good again? I did not have Mr. Potts as a teacher during my time here at Estill County High School. What I do know about Mr. Potts is that he was always friendly to everyone he met. He asked me how I was doing when I would see him. He had a smile for everyone. The students who had him loved him, and he was able to make connections with his kids like no other person could. He had a way of getting students to express themselves on paper by using art because that was the way they felt most comfortable. I decided to reach out to Mr. Potts' good friend, Mr. Zach Barnett, to find out more about Mr. Potts. Zach, who is a longtime friend of Mr. Potts, was happy to share some good memories and thoughts with me. He said Potts loved art, pranks, super hot peppers, and teaching, but most of all, he loves his family and his church. Potts had a huge personality, loved talking with people, and he never met a stranger. Mr. John Potts' smile and genuine personality will be greatly missed at ECHS. In May of 2021, Corey King also passed tragically. Again, we were all saddened by this news. Corey started his school journey with the class of 2021 and was a fellow classmate for several years. I was in the same first grade class as Corey, and we were friends. He was actually one of my first school friends. Over the years, we may have grown apart, but Corey was a good guy and will be greatly missed by his family and friends. Also, in May of 2021, we lost another beloved teacher, a former high school math teacher, middle school math teacher, and a high school baseball coach. Mr. Blake Crow died tragically, and once again we were in disbelief, and the sadness was overwhelming. Coach Crow was the assistant baseball coach my freshman and sophomore year and became the head coach my junior and senior year. Coach Crow had many good qualities, and because I knew personally and loved him, it would be easy to go on and on about him. There was no doubt Coach Crow loved his students and his baseball team. He loved both teaching and coaching. Coach Crow had a huge love for baseball, family, and God. One thing he told his baseball family was, live every day like it's your last, because you are never promised tomorrow. He truly lived his life that way and encouraged us all to do the same. One thing I think of often that brings both a smile and tears is when I would be at bat and I would turn to him and he would give me 2 claps and say, let's go, babe. Every time I step up to the plate, I still picture him doing that down the third base line. Blake Crow had a contagious smile and attitude that will forever be missed. In closing, as we leave here tonight, let's remember to love big like John and Blake did. Remember to smile, because smiles are contagious, and you never know what someone else is going through. Live every day like it's your last, because you're never promised tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Now we would like to welcome Summer Evans to the podium as she delivers our charge to the class.
Good evening, Estill County High School graduates, faculty, and family. It is an honor and truly unbelievable that I'm able to represent the class of 2021 and to be standing in front of you all today. 441 days. 1 year, 2 months, and 15 days ago, each of us were sitting in a classroom facing a teacher with an announcement, one that we never thought would have been our last while sitting amongst our normal crowd, the same crowd we had spent years with. There were no masks in sight, no looking for squinty eyes replacing a pearly white smile while walking down the hallway, and the same hallway and cafeteria roar. We were told 2 weeks to begin with. Looking back at this, it puts me through emotions of disbelief, disappointment, and at the same time, it's kind of funny. Even 441 days ago, our future was uncertain. Each and every day above ground is a day of uncertainty. We look around at the familiar faces here today, with their familiarity slowly fading like our hopes and aspirations for a normal school year did. Slowly, painfully, and what I consider to be the worst, helplessly. It began in elementary school with a piece of copy paper, crayon and marker stained hands, and a dream. Doctor, police officer, veterinarian, dolphin trainer, and mailman. Those are the dreams we scribbled in barely legible handwriting, right above a stick figure wearing a lab coat, one that you could still see the bones of the perfectly imperfect figure underneath. Some beside a John Deere green tractor in order to be a farmer, just like their dad and grandfather had done before them. Some buy a race car, just like the one they had watched make lap after lap on their living room TV with their family on a Sunday. A teacher with a lopsided apple in their hand with an even amount of fingers that a child aspired to be because the only person to ever check up on them and put them first was a teacher. See, we all had a dream, an idea, a hope from the beginning. I find this still valid today, as our career choice may change, not only once, twice, or 3 times. The dream is still there. The hope, unlike the crayon and marker stained hands, should never fade. You see, our future isn't about our parents, grandparents, or those who you may think every decision you make now affects. Sure, what you do will ensure the many times you've told your parents you'd pay them back for something when you're rich someday. The vacations you promised your mama, and the dream car you said through and through you would fix with your dad the day your career accomplished the garage he always dreamed about having. Little do you know, those things will come. But not only are you providing those things, you are stepping into a time in your life where the decisions you make today will influence you and your own someday. It is easy to sit back and imagine your significant other throwing a baseball in the backyard with your boys someday, focusing on independence as you navigate through life on your own, or the trip that consists of taking your future daughter to pick out her first lunchbox and current cartoon backpack to match. See, not long ago, that was you picking between Tinkerbell or Hannah Montana, a decision that felt huge at the time, or trying to decide if you wanted to pick a camouflage one to look tough or settle with the Thomas the Train backpack, because we all know he was one of the tough ones too, always being overly eager to achieve things. I've said from the time all of these moments first enter my mind that regardless of where you come from or the life you've been born into, you must live the life you're given until you can make one of your own. Whether your future consists of a family, finding your independence, a white picket fence, slow-paced life, or navigating your way in a big city, make that life you plan on creating one that you or you and yours will enjoy someday. Change your major 10 times until you find what makes you happy. Make it a point to make a difference in your community. Pick a trade and roll with it. Regardless of how many times you change your mind or explore your options, always remember there are plenty more blank sheets of copy paper, and don't settle for anything but your best. You can be just like your parents, your grandparents, sibling, aunt, uncle, cousin, or everything they are not. As cliche as it sounds, and in every graduation speech it stands, follow your dreams, your heart, and most importantly, work hard for it. Go major in the major of your dreams and work for the job out of college. Don't expect anything to drop at your feet. The best opportunities are worked for, not given. Nothing in the real world comes easy. The food on your future table, the shoes on your kids' feet that you will have to buy over and over and over again as they grow, the one place you've always wanted to take a trip to alone, or the home that you will watch your future unravel in. Estill County is one of the 3,143 counties in the United States. Irvin is one out of the 19,945 cities. Kentucky is one out of the 50 states. The United States is one out of 195 countries in the world, and your mind is one out of approximately 7.9 billion of the world that should not be limited or deprived of a dream that you want to achieve. Engineers, this may be our last time we ever see one another all together in one place. And although tomorrow isn't certain and most definitely never promised, making sure that you're following your dreams is something that should be. I get to leave here today with a full heart and mind full of my dreams. One of my biggest is to see you all in the grocery store years from now, holding a little hand low below my hip, all the while catching up with you in the cereal aisle. I can't wait to hear the accomplishments you've achieved. At the end of the day, it is the little things that make each and every day so special. Take the time to visit with your family. Take advantage of the beautiful nation we live in, because it wasn't just worked for, it was fought for by those who sacrificed it all. Ride down the road screaming your favorite song. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Look someone in the eye when you speak to them. Shake hand after hand to get your name in the air and your foot in the door. And most importantly, never let someone go unloved or unheard. We would not be here without the support of our families, teachers, and administrators and faculty that have maintained the hope in us. We are family, an engineer family, and always will be. This is not a goodbye. This is a good luck with confidence and the closing sound of the band fight song. Take care. Thank you all for everything in your time here today. And above all, God bless our small town, those in it, and our nation. Thank you.
Mr. Saylor and members of the Estill County Board of Education, it is my honor and privilege to announce to you all that each of the graduates before you has met the requirements for graduation set out by our school board and the state of Kentucky. Mr. Saylor, if you would come forward to present the diplomas to our students in the class of 2021.
Just want to say a couple of things. It is an honor to be here before this graduating class. There are a few people here this afternoon I want to thank. I want to thank our Board of Education. I often ask myself, why in the world would anybody want to be a Board of Education member? But they're here because they really care about the students and they care about this community, and I appreciate the job they do. I also want to thank the over 400 employees of the Estill County school system that have worked very hard during this past year, during a pandemic. And while a lot of people have been sat at the house and they've not worked, our employees have reported to work almost every day, and they've been here trying to support families and support these students that are before us today. I want to thank Mr. Yost, Ms. Wilson, and this high school staff. You all have done a fantastic job working through a pandemic, and I am really appreciative of the job that you all have done. There's a lot of people sitting out here in these bleachers today, and that's our parents. Who ever thought that last March, when kids went home, as Summer said just a minute ago, that you were going to have to become teachers? And you've had to sit at home and you've had to work with your children, and hopefully we've been there to support you. But what a fantastic job that our parents, our grandparents, and our guardians have done helping these young people get here today. I'm so very proud to be a part of this school district. And our graduating class, the last thing I will say, you've worked hard. You've kept the faith. You've fought. You've persevered. You've shown us what it means to be an engineer, and you've shown us what the engineer spirit is all about. And now it's time to recognize you and honor your accomplishments. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Amelia Violet Harris. Cassidy Leanne Gentry. Summer Haley Evans. Andrew Kent Elam. Lennon Isaiah Scott Abney. Zoe Nicole Adams. Maya Alexis Andrews. Summer Arvin. Tiffany Atwell. McKenna Raylyn Barnes. Molly Savannah Beckler. Samuel Dustin Beeler. Joshua Blake Benton. James Israel Blevins. April Dawn Boyd. Jason Brandenburg. Brianna Branham. Joshua Thomas Voiles Brenniger. Billy Wilson Broadus III. Jordan Leanne Brooks. Victoria K. Brooks. Jaylee Nicole Burke. Zachary Clay Call. Tyler Eli Carroll. Brianna Nicole Caudle. David Coben Clem. Skylar Leanne Clements. Kobe Clay Click. Michaela Zodi Conley. Christopher Connor. Travis Nielsen Cox. Brooklyn Dakota Crow. Cody L. Cundiff. Clay Michael Dean. Emily Faith Dennis. David Ray Dixon. Natalie Elizabeth Dixon. Heaven Nicole Doty. Maggie Grace Elkins. Alexis Paige Embry. Bobby Wayne Estes. Deanna Brooke Estes. Jaden Shad Estes. Madeline Jade Farthing. Caitlin Nicole Feck. Daniel Cole Farrell. Christopher Thomas Fields. Maggie Elizabeth Flincham. Quentin Allen Flynn. Lucas Edward Frazier. Juliet Gail Geiger. Dalton Elijah Goulman. Patricia Jane Hale. Emily Faith Hall. Maggie Nicole Hall. India Hardy. Jeremy Lyndon Hardy. Caden Ray Hardy. Rafe Harrison. Quentin Ray Harvey. Emily Danielle Hayes. Abigail Faith Henry. Kaylee Nicole Henry. Rocky Paul Hicks. Shelby Holloman. Leah Renee Horn. Martin Nicholas Humphrey. Tyra Ryan Hunt. Aubrey Faith Isaac. John William Ilsford. Deidre Renee Johnson. Allison Nicole Jones.
Good things. He'll find his way. And that's why we have to let go sometimes as parents. I've got a 3960 kid listening to Toyota. I think that'll go.
Jasmine Rayleigh Jones. Noah Dalton Brady Jones. Hannah Lynn Leach. Jacob D. Leach. Anthony Lucas Lewis. Dylan Scott Long. Mary Caitlin Maggard. Hunter Lee Mayans. Brittany Nicole Mason. Sierra Nicole Wells. Peyton Elizabeth Maybrier. Kendra Renee McDowell. Jada Lynn McFarland. Emily Ann McIntosh. Madison Shay McKinney. Nathaniel C. Miller. Tamara Ann Faith Miller. Peyton Boone Mize. Austin Trevor Mosley. Trenton Blake Mullins. Isaac Thomas Napier. Brandon Neal. Trevin Blake Neese. Haley Ann Northern. Carson David O'Brien. Shaylin Renee Parsons. Alexander Matthew Patrick. James Logan Patrick. Chesney K. Potter. Miken Camden Powell. Elijah William Prather. Waylon Todd Puckett. Hallie Nicole Richardson. Carly Beth Richardson. Christopher Scott Riddle. Jacob Logan Riddle. James Hunter Risen. Brooklyn Roberts. Morgan Nicole Rogers. Seth Schooler. Brianna Smith. Caitlin Renee Sparks. Shyler Keith Spicer. Dakota Leanne Stepp. Kenton Michael Stepp. Jenna K. Stone. Angel Stone. Isaac Xander Thomas. Madeline Page Tipton. Veronica Sue Tipton. Andrew Blake Townsend. Kenton Dean Tucker. Yana Nicole Turner. Noah Landon Walters. Gabriel Jacob Wharf. Savannah Lynn Warner. Katie June Watkins. Stephen White. Allison Whitehead. Tommy McKeaton Dale Wilburn. Blake Walters. Danielle Nicole Begley.
Estill County High School Class of 2021. On behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff of ECHS, I want to congratulate you on reaching this milestone in your lives. Graduates, please stand. Take a moment, look around the gym. You are surrounded by people who have loved you, supported you, and cared for you to help each of you reach this point in your lives. First, graduates, let's take a moment to thank your parents, guardians, and families that have helped you reach your high school graduation. Second, let's take a moment to thank your teachers, staff, administration, and school board members who have worked across your time in Estill County schools to provide your education. I also want to take a moment to recognize 3 individuals who will be graduating with you in a different way this year. We've had 1 teacher retire in October and 2 teachers who are retiring their last event with us tonight. I would like for Jennifer Wiseman, Amy Farmer, and Teresa Adams to all please stand. We want to recognize them for their years of service in educating our students, not just about math, English, and all the other subjects that they've taught, but about what it means to be engineers. Class of 2021, you have persevered, you have achieved, and you have earned the right to be called alumni of Estill County High School. As you walked in tonight, the tassel on your cap was on the right side. Now I ask you to move your tassel from the right to the left, signifying your transition from student to the next step of your life as an adult. Senior band members, please make your way over to Mr. Bowles at this time. As we transition, I would like to recognize one more group. If you would please raise your hand and wave to everyone. We have a few students with us tonight who after high school will be going on to serve in the military and the National Guard. We have a couple who aren't with us, but a few who are. If you are going into the military or the National Guard, please raise your hand and wave. We want to thank you for your service. It has truly been my pleasure and honor to serve as your principal for the last 2 years. Although we have faced many challenges together, you have risen to the occasion and are ready to head out into the world. Always carry with you the lessons you have learned during your time as engineers. Do your best, work hard at everything you do in life, follow your hearts, be kind to others, and always seek out opportunities to serve others. And of course, always remember, you are always welcome back home, because once an engineer, always an engineer.